Well, hello there, Westminster friends. It's Chaplain Dawn welcoming you for another Chaplain chat time. Just 15 or 20 minutes together that I hope will offer some spiritual encouragement to keep you strong in the week ahead. As I record this video, it's July 6th, and I want to tell you about a special joy I have coming up. This coming weekend, I have the honor of officiating my niece's wedding. I'm pretty excited about that because she also happens to be my goddaughter. And also, since I will be around a lot of people and I want to be safe coming back to Westminster, I'm going to take a little time to relax afterwards and enjoy that husband of mine and quarantine again, right? So I'm pretty sure you will all approve of those plans, but I do want you to know that I will be praying for you during my time away, and I didn't want to leave you with a week without some spiritual encouragement. So, Chaplain chat time. I am doing something a little different than I have in the previous weeks. I'm about ready to share with you a video that I made several months ago. So, the background behind this video is that it happened to be the first week of quarantining when I made it. I was sitting in my home just feeling very burdened about how quickly our world had changed and my job had changed. My availability to you and just the chance to have chaplain chats and activities like we used to have together. And I was concerned for each one of you too about your isolation. And I decided to just offer a prayer as if you were in the room with me on that day. And I did so using a prayer technique that I'll be explaining in the video. Anyway, I just happened to see that video again recently and thought it's no less appropriate and helpful now as it was that very first week. So I'm going to share it with you. Please know, though, that it was early on in my experience of recording messages, so the camera's faced the wrong way, so it won't fit the whole screen. But you'll get the point, hear my voice, and be able to follow along, I hope. So with that, welcome to Chaplain Chat, and I hope you enjoy this experience of brew. And until we see one another again, I'm sending you a big air hug. And of course, always, always, prayers for good gifts from above. You take care. Good morning, Westminster friends. This is Chaplain Dawn, and I am sitting in my bedroom this Monday morning doing what I swore I would never do. Taking a video of myself so I can send what I hope is a hopeful message to each one of you to start your week off with. This is a strange time, isn't it? And yet I see so much goodness amidst the challenge as well, coming forth at Westminster Village and from each one of you. I also know, though, that that's a choice that we have to make, and we make it best when we try and center ourselves first and not give in to fear and anxiety and frustration. And so I wanted to share with you a practice that I learned a long time ago from one of my favorite books. It's called Fulfilled: Living and Leading with Unusual Wisdom, Peace, and Joy. I love the cover. It's written by a gentleman named Kirk Byron Jones, who I happened to see speak at a conference. But the greatest takeaway was this exercise he had, and he used an acronym for it that is very helpful for me in my morning time of meditation. It's called BREW. So it's easy to remember. It's BREW. And it also reminds me that the best time to do it is when I have a hot cup of coffee in my hand and before I start my day. So the nutshell of the exercise is that we begin with B, which is the letter B, which stands for just to be in the presence of the world around us, and centering ourselves with awareness of the divine also moving in and through the world and through us. And then the next step is R, to receive God's love for us so that we might also extend it out to others that we might come in contact with today, or maybe even be led to pray about. And the E stands for embrace. So embrace ourselves as God longs to embrace us and embrace others. And lastly, the W is to welcome. Welcome whatever comes our way today. Yes, everything. So to begin, pour yourself a hot cup of coffee. I'll wait maybe a second or two. Or maybe you have a hot cup of coffee in your hands already. And get comfortable. Just sort of loosen your shoulders a little bit, drop them down, and put your feet flat on the floor. Maybe your coffee cup in your lap. Wrap your arms around it so you can be comforted by just the warmth of that cup of coffee. What a blessing. Or whatever it is that you drink in the morning, tea. Just enjoy it for a moment. And then with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And again, a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And we'll begin by just being in this moment. The author of Brew recommends picturing an empty vase, or maybe an empty picture frame, as a reminder for us to be open in this moment. Be open to our breath, which is the reminder of a spirit moving through us each and every moment. The gift that it is to be alive this day and in this world of challenge, but also wonder. And with whatever it is that we're feeling, don't push it away, just be with it in this moment. And when you're ready, we'll move to the R, which is just to receive God's love for each and every one of us. Picture the divine. Maybe speak whatever name you use to represent the divine. Maybe look out your window and see signs of the divine. And that divine spirit smiling back at you, inviting you into the adventure of this day. And then we move to the E. Imagine for a moment that you're embraced in perfect love and perfect light, just because of who you are. Not what you have done in the past or what you might do in the future, but just because you are a child of God in this magical world. Feel God's embrace for you. And as you fill up with that energy of love, send it forth. Send it forth to the world around you. Maybe first to your family members that you're separated from this day. Or loved ones and friends that you have separated from for a long time now. Send them your love, your best wishes for them, your acceptance of them, your hope for them. And extend that same goodwill out into the world. Especially this day, maybe you can imagine God's love moving through you to those who are sick with the coronavirus, or those who are fearful that they might become sick from the coronavirus, or to caregivers on the front line trying to care for those with the coronavirus. Government officials, leaders in all capacity. Send them your goodwill. And then we can move to the W. Having accepted and even given thanks for being in this moment, having been awakened to this day, may we move forth fully empowered by God's love, fully extending God's love and blessing out to others. Maybe in this moment you even say a word out loud in the privacy of your room or in the silence of your heart to show your receptivity to carry this acceptance of this moment, this day forth with appreciation, joy, and love. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Look at the blessings all around you. The safety of your house, the provision of people helping you move through these challenging days. Maybe the pictures hanging on your walls of people that you know and love, memories that you've shared with them. And look outside. Today the sky is blue, finally, and the birds are singing. I want to leave you with a quote that I also take great comfort from. It's from a Catholic saint named Julianne of Norwich. She wrote these words a long, long time ago. All will be well. All will be well. All manner of things will be well. For there is a force of love running through this universe that holds us fast and will never let us go.